What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today, I'm here to bring all of you the weekly anime review of Ace of the Diamond, and today, we have quite the episode. For one, if you are a Furia fan, you're going to probably be jumping in your boots with the hype. Number two, if you're the type of person to get worried for a character, well, this is the time to get worried for Furia, because he is injured. Now, before I even get into his injury, I just want to talk about how the atmosphere of this episode was. And I gotta commend Furia just for holding on and doing some good work throughout this entire episode. So, the injury-wise, Furia, he injures his ankle once again. You see the ankle pop up again, and he's hurt. And usually when it comes to the human body, if you usually sprain your ankle, sometimes that same ankle could get hurt again because it might have, like, something wrong with it where it can continuously get sprained. And to see that, I'm like, oh shit, this might be a reoccurring problem in the future because, I mean, he might have, he might be very prone to having sprained ankles. But the next thing we need to look at is how this is going to affect the overall match, or the aftermath of the match. See, if Furia right now is taking it upon himself to hold the entire game, and he says to the coach, like, I'm the only one right now that can do this. I'm the only one that can deal with that pressure right now on that mound. Because we saw in the last episode, when you had the batters and, Furia looked like he was getting pressured, you just saw the force of the batter. It goes to show you what type of strength they have, and when they hit his ball, it's just going to go and become a home run, like we saw in this episode. And Furia realizes this, which drives him on to where he doesn't want to leave the mound. It's not where he just doesn't want to lose and let, Sawamura get on the mound. It's more of, he feels like he is the only one at this moment that could really stand up there and handle the pressure and be able to do good. So it goes to show you what type of mindset he has right now and how it's changing, but also this might affect him later on, because this right now reminds me a lot of Chris. As we found out at the beginning part of the series, Chris, he was a great player. He's a wonderful player. He was a stunning rookie, and he continuously kicked ass. And until one day, he injured himself, and it had it to where he hid his injury, or he didn't really do much about it. And as the injury over time, it got worse, and then he could no longer play anymore in high school. And I wonder if this is where this is going to lead, because, I mean, with Furia getting constantly injured, it might lead into a point, maybe not exactly the same as Chris, but it might lead it to a point to where Furia might not be able to play baseball for anymore. I mean, if his ankle continuously gets sprained over and over again, that's not good, no matter what. Now, no matter how good of a player you are, that is not good, and that could easily just make it to where you can never play again. So I wonder if that's going to be a reoccurring issue, or if this is going to be one of the final times that we're going to see it. I'm curious about that. But for now, though, back on topic, I gotta commend him for being able to run like he did, throw the balls like he did, but also hold his ground and really not show it, thanks to one of his fellow teammates actually noticing they caught it before it got any worse, because knowing Furia, he probably wouldn't have said nothing. I mean, if you look at this episode, Furia most likely would not have said nothing at all, and the match might have continued going on, and we probably might have had, like, some form of problem that would have led to them losing, runs. Like, for instance, you would have it to where the enemy team would start running, and that would be GG. So to see how that was caught at the early stages before the match started getting really affected, that was good. That was good on the part of the teammates being able to notice that. But also, that could be used as a way to demoralize, our team. Our team might get demoralized knowing that Furia is injured. Furia might get, demoralized as well, because, I mean, he now knows that everybody knows he's injured, so they're going to be looking at him like, is he playing okay? And I mean, if he starts showing weakness, they're probably just going to kick him off that mound. So yeah, besides that though, I wonder who will pitch next, because I highly doubt Furia can hold the entire game by himself. I really doubt that. If it happens, holy shit, but I really doubt that Furia could handle all the innings of the game. So I think I don't necessarily want, Sawamura. I want our other pitcher to actually shine in this match, because the other one, he hasn't really ever got to pitch as much as some. I mean, he's always been a closer, and then seeing Sawamura usually having the spotlight, or Furia, I hope that the other pitcher gets to shine as well, because that's something that's kind of been oddly disappointing about this, besides anything else. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, this episode of Ace of Diamond was pretty damn good, and I can't wait to see where this is going to go. I mean, is Fruitier going to be able to hold his own? Is he going to fail? I mean, can they overcome the enemy team with the pitcher getting on a roll, and then, you know, the batters being able to knock things out of the park like nothing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.